That shield.
Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? Boys were men, and girls were girls. Those were the days. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, they're scared, man. Here I did that thing with long watchtower yesterday, and not for monetization or anything, because they're crapping and they're robbing people. I've been watching some videos. It seems like they don't stay up. And I learned how they get monetized on here. And what they're doing is they're doing everything corrupt, because they believe that, you know, these homosexuals and pedophiles, they believe that they really believe they're in a win position. Yeah, I shaved, y'all. Well, I always say, like, I have gas masks, and in the military, and besides, you get to see, and in the military, in order to wear your gas mask, you can't have a beard. Now, you could do the wax, mumbo jumbo and all that. Who wants to do that? Like a fire ready to happen when the heat and everything, But, so I'm going to train wearing my mask, not with the filters on, just my mask. So I'll be able to breathe. There'll be regular air. But in order to shoot, I wear glasses, right? I have these small glasses that I wear. They look like something from back in the 1920s or something. Do I need them? No, not really. But for distance, it helps to keep everything very acute. You know what I'm saying? Very dialed in. So I'm going to be going out there, and I'm going to get that in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just having tea. I haven't eaten nothing. I want to go out to the range. I ate like 3 to 4 small meals because I was out very late. Y'all know I had to go over to Kebato, Red Lake, and Tuba City, and I had to go and I had to go to Copper Mine. I didn't say nothing about Kebato, where I used to live out in the res. Kebato, Navajo, whatever. Anyway, that's where the Hopi actually used to live until the government settled in Navajo there and created a new nation or some shit that never existed. So I had to go over there. I had to pick up the kid, take the kid to the grandma's. Listen, y'all, you want to talk about some driving? Because it's 45 minutes. Well, from here, it's 45 to 50 minutes to Kebato. And then from there, it's another about 20. Well, Red Lake, where I had to go, was another 45 minutes to the grandma's to drop the kid off at. 2 kids, actually. So I dropped them off. I got them some snacks because they was wily. No sugar and beef sticks. Got them, dropped them off, and they wanted to chat and gave me some now, you know, I like it with sazon. It's kind of Spanish, really. It's not really Navajo, but roasted chicken or grilled chicken. They gave me 4 drumsticks with some blue corn flatbread hopi, which I love. I don't eat flour. Not gonna give me no Navajo taco tortillas. It's not gonna happen. I'm not eating no flour. So anyway, gave me that, talk for like 10-15 minutes. I was like, I gotta get over here. That's when I saw that West Side was going to go live, and I was like, well, I'm on the road. So I was heading over to Copper Mine, but I had to go to the city through that way. I had to stop off at the Bosch's, which was closed. Thank goodness the gas station had what this idiot needed. So I grabbed that from the gas station, made it down to the Gap. That means going like you're going to Flagstaff, went up to the Gap, which is another 20-something minute ride to get to the Gap, and then a whole nother 20 minutes to get to Copper Mine. And then I had to go out there on the reservation, which that drive itself, because it's kind of dark and the roads, rocks are sharp, I don't want to bust no tire. I only got one spare on my truck underneath. And I get over there and it's like, God dog, man. And I bring them back over here. So yeah, man, it was a late night. So it was drive. What the frig? So anyway, let me go ahead and get this. Go ahead and say what I gotta say, because I gotta run out. I gotta run out just real quick. Gun range, early training with a few people. Wear the mask, quit. I know that a lot of people are still all into this. We Indian. When do you move beyond that? I continue to tell you over and over and over that you're more powerful than you can imagine. You walk in a realm where there's realms you can walk in. And there are those that watch you and you're oblivious to the reality of this. People are educated. On Instagram, I have this post up with this, and it was a couple of years back, I think, a year or so ago, when this knucklehead black girl went into the hospital and started beating on this woman, this other sister, who was in the bed with a gown. The gown was a blanket and button naked, hooked up, and it was the idiot recording it that really gave me the biggest problem. But yet, a female, yet you got about 4 goofy little dumb niggas, and all they could say, this is what I'm talking about, this Z generation. And it's not all of them, because we got those who aren't on these platforms, and they're phenomenal. They're beyond anything that you can conceptualize or conceive, and you will never know it, people. They can do everything I'm going to be talking about. All right? Oh, you see the gun in the background? This is how stupid. And they can't even own one because they're corrupted. And instead of paying attention to us, those of us who actually say, look, we're experimenting, I'm scouting. You see what I'm saying? They do the same thing because proverbially they don't get it. Why? Because a lot of you live in those states and you're not doing anything to afford them the chance to make a change. You're not doing nothing. Now I have my brother, me and him chat a lot, man, out of Philly. He's not in Philly now, but love my brother. I ain't gonna say his name on here. He comes in, y'all see him when he chats. And when I say that there's more to this world, you need to listen to me. There is. It doesn't matter what irrational excuse you are living by or condemning yourself, because that's what you're doing, condemning yourself by. You are blocking yourself from growth and from living. You literally, I don't care what you've attained, or what you found. You are a victim to your own circumstances right now. Okay? No more and no less. You are a victim of your own circumstance, regardless of what you believe. I'm telling you. And if you keep making excuses and circling the wagon, a wagon, mind you, that have no wheels, sitting up on cinder blocks. We could say big stones, cobblestones, if that make you feel comfortable, like they didn't have way to lift things. Okay? And listen to me, man. when I tell you the world is bigger than what you can imagine, if it wasn't, then why have they been lying so much? Why have they been making sure that you broke, your identity stolen, and you don't even know who you are? Why did they create these religions? Why did they got everybody perverse, believing it's all about them when they're actually supposed to be sitting there worshiping us, but not really worshiping? These people are walking foul. You got all these so-called Latinos down in South America, or in South America. I said down, I don't mean down, in a direction, and they become their own enemy. A lot of them are Arab. And they don't get why they're doing all the things they're doing. They have cooperated with those over them, their overseers, like you have over here, and they're doing violent things, believing that it's not a cycle of death and destitute with an end game. And yet they want you to look at that. When I tell you, I've seen Negroes here doing worse than the stuff that because they doing it because the government here been giving them guns and they know how to make them now. And yet they want to sit here and they want to conflict because the game is bigger than what you can imagine. Hollywood painted a picture. The CIA developed a situation, but they won't tell you nothing about the armed deacons, this, that, and how the Lebanese, all these different parties move and the destruction they wrought and had a lot of pale skins running scared and scampering. Oh, they won't tell you that because they got to keep up the illusion, knowing exactly what you're really capable of. And now they got these goofy niggas in the special forces like Green Berets and stuff who are young. And instead of them ascertaining the reality of the situation, they've been brought up in the lie too. So therefore, they are good at something, but they also dumb in a plethora of other things. First of all, history, identity, and everything else. Why they're paying attention? But the reality is I'm tapping on these because these are supposed to be the category of terror and special. That's not real terror, and that's not special. People say, well, man, how can you look at those videos? How can you go to sleep? Nigga, I seen worse than that growing up as a kid. You seen worse than somebody getting blown up with det cord. And listen, man, I've seen some bad stuff. How's it that it's not like I was able to go to sleep for a while once I started realizing it. But what I didn't do is I didn't burden and put it on anybody. I've seen things you can't even imagine. It's not about life is not about that. That's compartmental. It doesn't just you could put that way forever. Never have to go into it. I'm talking about I'm not circling the wagon on that. See, we have a lot of people who have been institutionalized and they look at these movies and these games, and every time I turn around, I hear somebody talking about that dumb driving game all the time. I'm like, what is you, goofy? And I'm not saying that just to call them names. I want to drag them out of their feelings. And I want to address why you feel that way, though. Even when they might be lashing out at me, I said, but why do you feel like that? And before you know it, they break down a little bit and they go, well, look, man, look, you came out wrong. I was like, how did I? I just want to know why you felt like that. Explain to me. And see, that's how you grab somebody. And then when you grab them, then you can mold them not into what you believe they should be, because that's what the system did. You can mold them into the position and the precipitation of what they know they should be, instead of allowing them to get this drip that has nothing to do with who they should be in their self-entitlement. And not this entitlement out in the fake world. I'm talking about who they actually are. Does it mean not tearing down a wall? No, it means that, hey, man, they can keep the wall up. It don't matter to me. It's like you women running around with your goofy wall. That wall ain't crap. It's pathetic. Every time I hear a woman, I got a wall up, I be one that's like, fuck out of here. So what I say is, because everybody's been through something. So anyway, so what I do is I bring them back down to earth for a moment. Now, they can go back to where they was at. A lot of times they circle around and they end up right back where they was at. The thing is to at least drop a seed. Same thing with my sisters. They're the most powerful beings we have, and I can't respect the weak one. I cannot do that with your your fragile feelings and broken bull crap, because they're lies. How am I going to sit there and entertain, have company with a lie and a woman that shouldn't exist there because of a broken world, when order and the correct and fixedness of the world exists? Yes, I said fixedness. I like making words like bandwagon lives and a whole lot of other things, so don't get all lost in the sauce, because most of you don't even comprehend what I'm saying from the get up. So anyway, And then your religion, if I smack your religion in the head and you have a hard time dealing with that, take your merry bandwagon ass somewhere else, because I don't really care. If you're stuck because, yep, my mama, I don't care about your mama. You are here. Your mama has went wherever the heck she's got to be, and she's doing whatever she's got to do. And if she's dead, then she's dead. What? But you here. You don't have time to sit there talking about polishing and dusting. And we don't have time for that. All these little emotional, disturbed individuals running around. So that's why you got to be able to break through that and realize them feelings, if you allow them feelings into your world, then it breaks you. If you believe that you have elevated and got to this certain position, and then all of a sudden you allow this little tiny thing to tear that, like taking instead of a phone book, a little manual, go that means you was thin skinned. That means you can't really carry nothing. You can't handle nothing. You can't hold nothing. So if I sit there and I tear you down, the thing is, I'm not tearing you down to destroy you. I'm tearing you down to build you back up, but allow you to walk into that of what you are. So building you back up means that now I'm working with you. Telling you women you're more powerful than you can even imagine, more powerful than us. But with us, we're a major tool. We are the destructors. We are that over sigma, that's over alpha. We are like that omega. That's why it's important to chemically mess people up, make sure everybody's broken and torn apart and conflicted. You know, when I grew up in the 70s, right, and 80s, we didn't have social workers. We didn't have all these individuals that come and look at us and therapists. We didn't have cell phones, the internet, this dumb stuff. We was outside. Then we got pages, changed a little bit, but that wasn't nothing. Mostly drugs was incorporated with that, or get your butt home. Where you at? Or we located the pager. This number inside this pager belonged to that corpse right there who belongs to that individual in that picture. That was the sum of that. When I tell you that all these people in Nigeria, these little building cars and planes, we did that long ago, and they stole all that history to make some fiat and then sit here and have you lied and caught up in this fake little world when I told you we were flying and driving long ago. When I tell you we are more powerful, they still got people divided, inconsistent in thought, irrelevant to living and everything else in this world on our ancestral soil. No matter when we found it or how we found it. I told you we're not from here. We're from somewhere else. I had to walk light when I started bringing people into that. Nobody else said that until I said it. When I was telling people we talking this language, 8 years ago on Facebook, everybody said red crazy. Somebody challenged me and tell me I wasn't the first one saying that. It's not about who was first. It's the reality of the situation. Now you got these idiots coming along. Instead of referencing the source of information, that's why I did what I did yesterday, because I saw like 3 people talking about, so I'm like, man, shut up. They don't even know what the hell. They don't know how to break it down. Challenge me. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I have people who haven't even met me, who haven't even followed me on Facebook or Instagram. Might be, though. I don't know, because my numbers are growing every day, like 6, 20, 30, like phenomenally. Who sit there and donate for the books, and people who have been following me for a moment haven't donated $1. Because I really buy the books. And yes, I read. And there are times when I get a little pissed off. The festivities of my aptitude start getting to me a little bit, because I get a little angered with y'all. Anyway, I just want to come on and drop that. I'm going to run out here and do what I got to do. Got my mask and everything. I'm actually going to shoot like I'm in regular clothes so I can be comfortable moving in that, you know. Not no tactical boots and sneakers and all that. I'm actually going to wear my Coaches, just shoes. And right here, take the hat off in the truck, pop the mask on as if there's some chemical, biological, or nuclear thing happening, or air explosion. I'm not going to don my protective and duct tape myself up. I usually carry with me in my truck. Don't get it twisted. I even wrap myself with Mylar when I put the stuff on. Y'all don't have a clue, man. I'd rather be in that mug sweating, knowing I can save some more lives that might be a little hurt, and I have certain iodine tablets or whatever that I can give them a system. What are y'all really doing? We Indian. And every one of them, they're starting to pay attention. They ain't got no land. They don't have no, they're not telling people to come together. Let's build a community. Let's protect ourselves. Let's tell them you can't fly over this part. I don't care how much flying you do. They don't have to. They can fly from about 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 miles out and lob a missile. They blow your little community up. The thing is, what you're capable of doing and accomplishing, to have that good heart and light, because every time you shave your hair, right, and it grows out, it's information. Whatever you saw that week is in that hair growth. Everything you've done in the last 10 months is in that hair growth. Stop chemically processing your hair, because it's not natural like our ancestors you do with shells and making lye and certain plants, the sterols and stuff like that. Stop using these chemicals that these companies are putting out. Stop using these soaps and stuff. If you're using a Vino lotion, somebody bought it who stayed here for like 3 days, you know, her and her old man and the kids. And I sitting there and I'm like, and she left it because I told her it's got all these chemicals in it, even though it says it's safe. There's nothing safe they've made. This water right here, I took it downstairs. You know the one that says 88? That's toilet water, y'all. I use that to water my plants. Now, if you haven't seen me with the container, it's supposed to be you know, it's supposed to be that plastic BPA free, but it has a chemical that's worse than the BPA. I forget what the scientific word is. I can't remember offhand. But usually I take that when I sterilize my water. All right, when I cleanse my water, I pour my water into the container. So if you ever see me drinking out of one, that's mine. That's not that duty water that this idiot who actually had the nerve to talk to me one day and say, "Oh, I'm sorry when I complained on the res, the water smelled like shit. It didn't taste. It smelled like shit." And we was making coffee with it and tea. And he said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll send you some new." He didn't send nothing. That's why I tell you these, excuse my language, but these people are bastards who are running these water companies. Why we don't see no brothers and sisters running water companies? Well, we had over in Georgia, the little sister running the Pure. What's happened to that? Didn't she get bought out? Why is our people so damn lazy? I'm only asking you because you know what? You won't ask it, but you'll go running around acting crazy, driving a tomahawk like you really about to do something and be doing nothing. That's what a lot of you do, is nothing. I got people to come here just because my nickname is Lucifer. You got a problem? You don't even know that's just a name? Okay, it means a little more, but still. Some of you need to wise up because you look coward. You got yellow streaks up your back. You got charred stains, like somebody hit you in the nose and the head with a chocolate, and you got charred stains in your drawers. You chumps. Man and woman, you chumps. You're not even being the man of origin and the woman that you're supposed to be. You have been cultivated and nurtured by these, and you can't handle when somebody's hitting you in the head and telling you exactly the truth. You're cowards. You're straight up cowards. You're worried about $1. You don't have nothing in your cupboard and nothing put away for next year. You're cowards, and you're emotionally unstable. And even, some of you probably sitting, so I can see some of you goofy niggas now sitting there going, "I'd like to be up in front of him and see that." I say it right in your face. And I dare you to, I dare one of you so-called tough guys to swing off. I string your innards from, I'm non-violent. You ain't got to believe me. There are people who have met me and they know how I carry myself. And they can tell you, no, I'm not a switch hitter. I don't flip and flop. I'm straight to them. I'm straight when I say what I'm saying, I mean it. And I like to have a good time and enjoy stuff, but at the same time, I don't play. Ain't that right, Ganja? Tell him, bro. So you already knew me from childhood, so you already seen some of the worst. You ain't seen the worst of things I've seen, but you heard, you know, when you seen me, you know exactly how I am. Big Jers and a few others. And then there are those who are watching who know me very recently, like, you know, a little dumb. Now we want to play Mexican. We had Mexican. I had to draw down, get ready to pop 2 on his forehead. And everybody, the people that know I was, had to run up and tell him, boy, if you don't, because I wanted to go in their hands, and he acting like he reaching in his pocket. And he like, where did that, everybody was like, where did that come from? Finger on the trigger. I'm not playing with you. I ain't got time to sit there like it's going to be, and I'm not going to sweat and be all, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I don't care. This fictional fake world. And if you walk dynamically in it, then you be its problem. Never mind. Never mind. I don't recognize this fake government. Laws that aren't, they ain't got nothing to do with laws, but policies of stupid individuals and idiots who don't know their own left leg from their right leg. You think I care about these idiots? These perversions? Not at all. I'd like to see people wake up and get it together and walk in the light of the, you know, some kind of truth. Instead of walking in the lies they walk in all the time. So anyway, let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all. I'm not going to be gone that long, y'all. It's just a couple of maneuvers. It's actually not even a lot of shooting. It's just moving and walking with the stuff on, you know, because I ain't trying to be out there, my knees swell up, be sitting there with an ice pack and everything in my back. That's when the time comes, because I got anti-inflammatories, I got codeines, I got all that to maneuver me that I get from A to Z. I don't care if it's some Dawn of the Dead type thing where I can't stop, won't stop. You dig what I'm saying? Dr. Squash, I'm stopping you because you're just going bug out. They going crazy for the damn dollar. Anywho, I'm going to holler at y'all in a little bit, and it ain't going to be that long, and we're going to get some reading on. Like I said, I was out there, I had to take care, I had to help somebody out, and that was more important. To me, it's more important to read, but when it comes to people and children and grandparents, and that's more important. It didn't matter where I had to go, and that's why I'm loved by them, and those I love out there as well. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not into this ethnicity, racism, this, that, and other. Though I know true history, and if you come at me talking like you know, I had this one Navajo guy talking about, I saw your video. I said, and so what? Yeah, what you got against that one? I said, you saying that you were trying to incite a riot or something? I said, I will end you first, and then take up whoever else got to come. What are you talking about? And the lady says, please leave Red alone. I said, man, come outside. I took him outside. She smelled like you. I said, man, and I said, you smell like you drunk. And right then I snapped. I was like, yo, come around the side. Homeboy, yo, calm down, backing up. I was like, nah, man, come around the side. I went and grabbed him, caused him to stumble, and started pulling him and dragging him. Just remember I was telling you, this is like a few months ago. I was dragging him around by the dumpster on the side of the gas station. Just people in the tourists were looking like, oh my God, I bet 911. Yeah, they called 911. Anyway, and I got around there, and when they got like, no, I'm straight out this drunk, man. He's out here causing problems. And luckily, the officer knew me. He was like, oh, okay, Ray. Everything good? I said, yeah, I had to straighten him out because y'all here is creating problems, mayhem. And he's sitting there looking stupid. Anyway, let me get out of here and do what I got to do. Donation line's still open. You can still hit it in. It ain't like I got, like I said, I'm plenty. I'm not going to sit here flashing and look at me. You can donate for these damn books. I added some more. While I was on the road, I added just the 5 more that I told you about. I got to look. All right. My tablet's right there with the light on. So I'm not, the laptop's downstairs, both of them. So, like, again, I'm going to order some more books. I'm going to stop it, see if there's another book over there. You know, I picked up another book, right? Did I tell you? I didn't, did I? Oh, well, we got a lot of books to read as it is. I'm just going to keep stacking them. You know, there's going to be make it rain. I'm going to be hitting y'all in the head with books. Making it rain on y'all. Some damn putting speed book knots on y'all heads. Anyway, let me get up out of here. Mad love and respect. Who all came up in here? My boy Rondo, Mikey Hill, T. Hines, Slow down. Lord. This guy at the hospital? What happened, man? All right, well, I'll hit you up, man. I got to go and do what we got to do. What happened? Just say real quick what happened. You saying you got out of the hospital. Say what happened, and then, yeah, I just got out of the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Let people know what happened. All right? Because I didn't even see it on Facebook or anything. I didn't see nothing. You know I can't stand Facebook anyway. I didn't see nothing on Instagram. That's where I be at. I keep telling y'all, but y'all stuck on Facebook like they got y'all programmed. What happened there, Brother Lloyd? I mean, I can give you a call because I know you be working your job. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was shot you out. Well, of course. We always hope everything's all well. But that's, of course, what happened. It's better to know what happened so we can send a little energy. Make sure that you're all right. You don't have to give a long dissertation, man. I'm about to head out. Let's go ahead and put it up there. What happened? Was it blood pressure? Was it your heart? What was going on? Oh, the asthma. I know you had asthma. Oh, remember I told you about diabetes, brother? Brussels sprouts, okra, avocado. Avocado's the best fat. Won't spike your insulin. All right. Stay away from every sugar and every bit of flour, even milk, because it changes in you. All right. Put away the tobacco for just a week. Just a week. Get the okra. Take the okra. You can buy. It don't take long to grow okra either. I'm germinating some down here to grow within about a month or so. Take that okra, cut it, because you know the okra coming down south, it has more pesticides than any vegetable fruit. So you want some that's heirloom and is organic. Take that okra, put about 4 of them in about a 10 ounce thing of water, and that slime is nasty. It's nasty, but you gulp that down. Bam! Get your Brussels sprouts and put them in a colander with some water and steam them and eat them just like that. No salts, no peppers, no nothing. I'm trying to tell you something here, all right? And I know he's a big boy. Stay away from the goddamn flour, the sweets, especially the sweets, besides them being carcinogenic and cancer-causing. And it won't spike your damn insulin. You can reverse and change it. And once that happens, eat raw celery, eat endive, eat rose petals. As if you care about it. And the asthma, it'll change that too. Sarsaparilla, mint. You dig what I'm saying? I've been saying this stuff for a long time, bro. We got a whole lot of folks out here who are diabetic, pre-diabetic, took them same words. They don't eat flour, walking around looking slim and healthy. Got some Navajo sisters looking like they like a nigga, like Spanish with some blood. Because for some reason, the booty kind of changed look, and they like walking around like they don't look all broad shouldered like they men with a back and just squeezed in booty and stuff. No, man. This goes up. I told you I used to go over to Tuba City and I used to work with them on the diabetes and on that. I used to go and sit in the class with them. And I told them they had to lose weight and stop eating that fake salad that's got all that Cool Whip and whipped cream and all that nasty crap that they eat with fruits and gelatin. They was like, what do you mean? That's us. That's not heritage. That's some foolishness. So anyway, mad love and respect. Just found out, well, now you change it. So now you know, okay, now you change it because what they want to do is put you on medication that's going to make it worse on you, insulin or whatever. I'm telling you what I know. Oh, and turmeric shots with lemon help you out as well.
Potential spam.
Spam. Y'all heard that. Potential spam. These idiots, man, they can't stop, bro. Anyway, we gonna stop them. You know, and I say that with love, bro. You know what it is. But I got to say it the way I need to say it, not the way somebody might want me to say it. Let me get out of here, all right? I'm going to holler at y'all in a little bit. Y'all can still donate. I'm still ordering books. That ain't going to stop. I got plenty. Right now, I'm sitting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 63, 64, 65, 66, 66, Hold on. These are all new books. Oh. 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 7. Oh shit, 7, 3, 7, 4, 5. 76, 7, 80. And then downstairs about 70. And these are all the books y'all helped me buy. I think about 115 books. About 115 books. Okay? That's nothing. Compared to the books that I own, that's the drop in the water. All right? So come on, guys, help me. I saw a guy he did some foul stuff and already for his court case, and he's wrong, the cop. He got $500,000 in 3 days. And he's the crook. He's the criminal. And here I am, want to buy $20 and $30 and $40 books, and y'all have a hard time with donating $2, $3, $4, $5. I don't get y'all. I just don't get it. And literally, I'm actually giving back. I always give back. Anyway, get out of there. That's where the book's at. Alexander, boy, I'm going to jack you up, boy. If you scratch on that, we're going to have a problem. These books haven't even read. Just open this box. You stay away from there. You're going to scratch on the damn everything you see. Take your ass outside. Bring you back. Take you outside. Anyway, so let me get out of here. I appreciate you guys. Number love. I don't know if your sisters came, man. Respect. Snooze don't even show up. I don't know. I guess she might be at work running around. Anyway, appreciate you guys stopping in. All right. Share this, man. Get some more people to come over, man. Things got to change. And everybody, a lot of y'all phone people ain't really doing nothing. It's just more entertainment. We don't need more entertainment. We need people who are walking about actually a walkabout, doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who have been living this because we know this life. We know exactly who we are. We don't have to sit there running around preaching to the choir who just want to be with the dumb preacher up there, not telling nothing from the Bible, but giving a whole lot of slop, jop, bobble-lop. You know what I'm saying? We don't need wop, bam, boom. We don't need no more of that. I'll let y'all later.